Alright guys, so today we're checking out Animal Crossing Pocket Camp, which this is a soft launch version that just hit the Australian App Store about an hour ago now, I would say. It hit around like 7:30ish a.m. Central Time, so very first time checking this out. I already went ahead and changed my my Nintendo account to the Australian region, as I saw on Twitter that some people were saying that it wouldn't save your or wouldn't allow you to log in if your country was set as anything other than Australia, which kind of silly region locking, I guess, considering how trivial it was to change that setting. You basically just go to my.nintendo.com, log in with whatever you use, then the next thing you'll see is your profile, and you just change your country to a different country. So let's hop right in here and see what there is to see. So game's free to start. Leaf tickets are an optional purchase, which we already knew. Let's see. So I probably should have done this beforehand, huh? Yeah, let me just type password in real quick and show on the road here. Okay, successfully linked my Nintendo account. So in theory this should autosave my data for the new version when it comes out. Let's see here. Vacation starting tomorrow. Probably definitely just chill out. Right. Good talking to you, KK Slider. Alright, so we need to customize your character, where you can change any of these settings except the basic character type at any time. I guess you can do anything but change whether or not you're male or female. Dude look like my guy in Animal Crossing New Leaf. I want sleepy eyes. Those are always such hard choices to make in these stupid games. Hair color, cool with brown. Hair color, light skin tone, as you can see here. Yeah, Alex, I don't know why it would be made anything other than Unity, especially with Nintendo releasing this on cross-platform. So here's our little campsite. Our camper. Want to walk somewhere, just tap on the screen. Across the screen, your character will follow along. Tap anyone or anything that catches your eye. There's a lot to discover. Questions, you can always check out the beginner's guide. Okay, so movement works just as described. Tap pretty far away and the dude just will. Right there. Talk to Isabel. Welcome, you must be the new camp manager I've been waiting for. It's great to meet you. What? Need to be modest, I've heard great things about you. Let's see. Registered and everything, but I'm not quite sure how to pronounce your name. Please keep in mind that other players are able to see your character's name and appearance. Right. Eli. So the current thinking is, Slayer the Great, I mean, I logged into my Nintendo account that I use for US stuff. I just had to change my country. So in theory, when it launches globally, I don't know why Nintendo would care anymore. So I don't know. I mean, these soft launch games always come with the massive caveat of like, it's very likely, well, not very likely, but it's possible that your progress could be reset when it launches globally. So just something to keep in mind. So my name's Isabel, and it'll be a pleasure to show you around and explain how things work. As camp manager, you've got the run of this place. You can set up amenities and furniture any way you like. There's so many possibilities. There's such a spacious campsite, you'll be able to host a few guests. Cool, sounds good. Great, now I'll just need a tiny bit more time to make the place perfect for you and your guests. And a bit of information too. Tell me, how would you describe your ideal campsite in one word? I mean, how could you go with anything but cool, right? Alright, oh, so these are different themes, actually. So, fan of this theme, Apollo? Check out a different... Alright, so I guess we can choose whatever theme we want, and it doesn't really matter, because we can select whatever items. I'm gonna stick with cool, though, because that is more my style. Alright. When I think about it, would you help me out a teensy bit? I think you also have brand new furniture, but I'm a little short on craft materials, of course. Short on materials. Drive that shiny new camper over to Breezy Hollow and see if anyone needs help. I mean, craft materials around here is kind of the way we do things. Cool. So now we've spawned our menu at the top showing our level and our currencies, but let's see. Breezy Hollow. Alright, so Apollo wants 1 apple. So we're gonna drive on over. Alright, as you travel around, you meet visiting animals who could use a little help. Give them things they need, and you can level friendship, build special gifts. Remember, you're all camping, so your new friends will move around some. Keep an eye out. Alright, let's see what this wants. Hey, I don't know you, do I? Really? I'm just asking you. The old noggin ate when it used to be. Hi, great to meet you, kiddo. Oh, we just leveled up our heart level with him. Let's see. So, Eli, what is it that brings you to this little slice of paradise? Tell you right off the bat that I'm here for fruit. I don't know. I wouldn't get too worked up over the theme of things, because Animal Crossing, if you ever play the 3DS or any of the other versions, seems to like asking you questions that are pretty meaningless. You do that all for me? Well, what are you barking at? There's nothing happening. Go back to sleep. Alright, so we got a tiny bit of experience there. We can take any tree just by tapping on it. Shaking will knock the fruit to the ground. Just tap any piece of fruit to pick it up. Alright, cool. Let's grab this. Of course it's free to play. So what's interesting here... Oh, cool. So here's our first kind of like timer pinch point, is that we can only shake trees every 3 hours, I guess. Back to dude. Come through for me, kiddo. Yes, I did. Here, take this. Here you go. So what's interesting about the complaints that I've seen so far about this game being free to play is that everyone seems to forget that Animal Crossing games have always like followed the free to play model. You just paid anywhere between like $40 to $60 for them. So it seems like a weird thing to get upset about. To reward. Glad to meet someone you can count on, you know. So, like, for instance, like with this, Animal Crossing, on, say, I played the original one on GameCube, right? you can only shake trees every few hours too, except it didn't show you a timer and you didn't have your way to buy out of it. So like, it seems to be the same game. I don't know. Alright, so that cotton I gave you, go see Cyrus about that. He can work wonders with it. Furniture wonders. So we're almost halfway through level 2 with this guy. Speaking of which, how would you feel about picking up a couple more things for me? If you could find a cherry, a peach, and an orange, I'd be mighty grateful. Alright, I guess while we're here, we might as well look around. The oranges. So controls are super intuitive. Just kind of, you know, tapping around. I might as well take some screenshots, I guess, so I can post this on TouchArcade. Alright. Oh wait, I'm missing the last thing you wanted? Cherry, orange, and peach, okay. We try to leave it. Oh, here's the peach. The same thing is a little annoying to me personally as Animal Crossing New Leaf, in that like the camera is really close. Like I always kind of wish you could zoom out, and it looks like rotating doesn't switch it to landscape mode in order to, you know, see more, which I think a little odd decision that you wouldn't allow that flexibility, but whatever. Alright, so here we go. Hey, thanks for the sub. This go. Thanks a million. So good, I'm gonna eat it all right now. Enjoying fresh fruit with Apollo. This is the best. So, you know what really wouldn't surprise me with this is if the theme that I created for my campground didn't really just choose who the first NPC I came across is, because as you notice, like when I was going through that menu, it was saying like, oh, Apollo likes this theme or whatever, and Apollo was the first character that I interacted with. Let's see here. Oh, that hit the spot. Oh, leveled up to level 2 with this cranky eagle. We got cool essence and paper. As well as some bells. We got some fruits, we had some fun, didn't we? After paths crossed again, Eli, I'll definitely keep my eye out for you. Take care, kiddo. Alright. So I guess we can go back to my campsite. Oh, sweet. I wonder if we ever actually get like a roof over our head, or if we just have these like boards on the ground that we just kind of sit on. Hi, welcome back. I hope this has been worth the wait. Everything's almost ready for you to start camping. Cool. Do you like it? I should point out that all the lovely furniture is from Cyrus and Reese. Owners, operators, and retail on the road. A mobile craft workshop unlike any other. Meet you. Look at that. You've already got your hands on some craft materials. I'd love to show you what we can do with them. Do it right now. Take a look at this craft catalog and see if anything strikes your fancy. Right? We'll make this. Oh, alright, so here's our theme again. So I wonder if, well, I guess we don't really have the ability to view other items right now, huh? But like it shows modern sofa and then cool. So I wonder if that is kind of like simplifying the, like so in Animal Crossing proper, you had all these different like furniture kind of styles, I guess. For instance, like the cabin furniture, which was all, you know, like wooden kind of rustic stuff that you would expect to see in a cabin, right? And so there's the Happy Home something or other, Happy Home Society, or I don't remember, that grades your home based on those things, you know, all matching. You get a complete set or whatever, you get more points. So I'm kind of curious if the themes that we chose is just kind of like really dumbing that down. So maybe I get more points if like all my stuff fits inside of like the cool theme or whatever other themes there are. All right, so let's order this. So we see that Apollo loves this. It takes 6 cotton. And let's craft it. Alright. Good eye, I'll get right on it. This is Cyrus. Cyrus, are you already hard at work? He often has other projects too, so it can take a little while to get to yours, of course. Feeling antsy, you can always speed things up with leaf tickets. Here's the freebie up bench. Alright, so we got a few extra leaf tickets. I'm just going to show us how it works. Alright, so this has a 1-minute timer right now. A leaf ticket. It's actually kind of clever here because a lot of the times you can soak up some extra premium currency by just waiting for the whatever first timer they give you currency to skip, but it doesn't look like this one's even counting down. Alright, so I'll pay your leaf ticket. Get this right now. Well, all finished. Hey, Brad Kid, thanks for the sub. Not bad if I do say so myself. Take care of it. Okay. Alright, so it's time to head back to town. Alright, cool. Let's get into more gameplay. Few taps away. Always expanding our catalog. Artifacts. So, wow, that was really nice piecing for you. I'm a little jealous. You're jealous of my futon sitting in the woods on some boards, I guess. Alright, it's going to look great out there too. Here, I'll help you get set up. Alright. Decorating my space. So we need to tap the grid icon to start arranging. Place items inside of my campsite or camper. Move it, and then we put it away. When we're all done, tap finish. Alright, well, that's pretty self-explanatory. Interesting, so it looks like we get a little bit of outdoor space and a little bit of, I guess, like what you could describe it as like indoor space. I don't know. Indoor space in that, do we want to put our futon on the wood or on the grass? Sure, save it. Alright, it's perfect, don't you think? I almost forgot, you gotta set a place to sleep. Find a good place for this basic tent. I guess it never rains in this. Otherwise, wouldn't let me put my furniture out like this, I would think. Our level 1 tent. So if you notice here, there's a lot of room for other tents. So this seems like another potential thing that we're going to see here. And also, as we noticed from the previous screen, this has the subcategory of just generic, whereas the little futon that I placed said it was cool. So I kind of think that my theory might be correct on that just being an indicator of like which set it's from or whatever. All right, save our layout. Go, now it's all coming together nicely. The only thing left to do is start inviting more people to come enjoy the place. Oh, is this where it tells me spam all your friends? Yes. Oh wait, no, it's just Animal Crossing people. Yeah. Host Apollo at the campsite. Oh man, this is a max chill session. It should be pretty easy to create an Australian iTunes account. I posted the thing we made for, what was it, Clash Royale on TouchArcade. Yes, now Apollo can come visit my campsite anytime. Alright. So I wonder if this dude just kind of like meander in every now and again. Alright, so it's so much fun getting everyone together like this, don't you think? I just love this place. Alright, well, you're off to a great start. I knew you'd make a first-class camp manager. I can't wait to see how things are going. Hosting all kinds of visitors. Sounds great. I have one more surprise for you. It's a small camp warming gift. Outdoor fun starter packs. We're getting bells, fertilizer, honey, See-through net, 2 see-through nets, a bunch of wood, and a bunch of cotton. Oh, you can't select none as a payment option anymore? That's weird. Oh, there's so much to do around here. Hope that helps you experience it all. Let's get going. I've got an important job too. That's how I try to make it available at the marketplace. So come see me if you need anything. All right, so we got Goldie, Rosie, Jay, and Filbert as people. Craft more junk in the craft catalog, and we get access to more spots around. So let's check these out. Oh. Alright, yeah, sure, download 97 megabytes of junk, that's fine. Oh yeah, so that is the one kind of thing, like, if you try to download a free thing, like, that's when it doesn't really trigger you to pay for anything. It's like, oh, this guy wants to download Candy Crush? Okay, cool. Like, we don't need his credit card. Alright, so here's our login bonus. So this, I guess this is like what, the first 2 weeks or so. So I'm curious of this. So if you look at it, the login bonus goes until 11/4/2017. So seems like the game. Well, I don't know. Seems weird to speculate on when it's. But man, we're getting a lot of crap. When I tap on these, it doesn't say anything. All right, we sent one of our bonus items to your mailbox. Tap the mailbox to collect. Alright, so here are our goals for the day. We need to get 3 Christian carps, 1 red snapper, and give kudos to other players at their campsites 3 times. Oh, here. Alright, so here's where we're getting our first set of freemium bucks. I don't know. I haven't created. I created my Australian iTunes account probably 8 years ago, so I'm not really sure what's changed since. All right, so getting these bucks. All right, so looking ahead in the future, there's a bunch more opportunity to get the premium currency by catching 5 bugs, harvesting 5 fruit. Chat with an animal, befriend another player, befriend 5 players. Use sea throw net, river throw net, use some honey. Animals at your campsite. We actually get 10 for using a leaf ticket. Yeah, so it actually kind of. I mean, I don't know how complicated doing a lot of these things are going to do, but it seems like a lot of these things are fairly trivial or anything. Alright, so hello again, Eli. I'm thinking sometimes I like to wander off in the woods and crawl into a hollow log for a while just to be alone. Meeting up with you the most fun I had in ages. Got an idea, it's almost like a vision. So this is his vision for my campsite. It seems kind of obnoxious. Alright, what if I invite a whole bunch of folks to this place? Start of something great. Cool. If you feel like in the world, I can give you some pointers. Yeah, sounds great. Got the moxie, kiddo. So first things first, you gotta get out there and mingle. You ever hear of saltwater shores? That's where I'd start. Hit the beach, pick up a few things for people, and rake in those crafting materials. Alright, so I guess like the one sort of difference that I've noticed so far with this, between this and like the real Animal, or you know, like the previous Animal Crossing games, I don't want to say real. I think there's a lot more emphasis on collecting materials, whereas like other Animal Crossing games are like, here you go, here's your town, have fun, figure it out. Wait 6 days for Tom Nook's shop to have all your tools. Alright, so there's a fish, tap to cast your line. Cast line by tapping on the water surface. Try to place your lure where a fish can see it. Fish is on the line, exclamation point will pop up. Tap the screen quickly to reel it in. Easy enough. Put these shells? Oh, I can. Let me do some collecting before I talk to this next person. All these shells. Yeah, it's super cold here for some reason right now. Oh, sure, use my see-through net. Oh, it looks like so the see-through net is consumable, I guess. Yeah, Chicago area weather went from being like obnoxiously warm to like super cold. Like it's supposed to freeze tonight, which means I gotta move all my plants inside and stuff. So from the looks of it, to answer your question, there doesn't seem to be any restriction on fishing. Like I don't have any kind of like energy system or whatever, but you know, of course, we're probably going to be somewhat limited by, you know, actual fish spawns, much like Animal Crossing. So if this is like the one area that we can fish in, you know, we can really only walk back and forth a little bit. So like someone was saying, like the scope of this game is far less than that of the 3DS game, which, so we need to remember here that this Nintendo strategy for this whole thing that they're doing on mobile is not necessarily to replace their, you know, flagship titles as much as it is to get you to be like, oh, hey, I really like this Animal Crossing game that I downloaded for free on my phone. Like, I wonder what the 3DS one is like, and then you pick that one up, you know? So I don't really think that the decreased scope is really that much of a knock against the game, particularly if you, alright, I'll try to use the net again. Yeah, so I used my net, like I consumed it. So, it seems like we either diddle around on the beach and slowly catch fish ourselves, or whenever we have the net, we can throw it in. I don't know how long it takes for fish to respawn, but we've exhausted all the fish that were initially in the ocean here. So I'm not sure if they come back themselves just yet, or if we need to, you know, leave and come back to maybe get more. Right, starting in Travels 2, isn't it like totally awesome? Oh my gosh, I'm so happy I ran into someone as cool as me on the road. I'm Rosie, by the way. Right. Alright, so here, take this fish. Alright. Alright, so I got wood and steel now. So this is the first time I've come across steel. That's cool. Cool. Yeah, I mean, it seems like it's a pretty good way to describe this game as a mini Animal Crossing. Yeah, it's portrait mode only, which is a little dumb because I don't know. I think portrait mode on the iPad is not fantastic. All right, let's check out this special offer. All right, we bumped into the KK or Tom Nook yet? If you grab KK Slider's chair or Tom Nook's chair in either one of your campsite, the item's owner will show up and hang out for as long as you want. All right. So that's kind of... So this is the first time that we've come across them like turning the freemium screws in any way. Is that like if you want KK Slider or Tom Nook to show up, we need to craft these items and they both cost 250 leaf tickets a piece. Special items will only be available for 45 days once you begin playing the game. But that note at the bottom, I love like the sense of urgency, but not here. So it's like the message is, hey, you want KK Slider or Tom Nook in your town? All right, well, give us these leaf tickets, 500 leaf tickets to get both of them. It's only going to be available for 45 days. Note, might be available in the future. So there's that. All right, well, let's check our 72-hour limited offer. So we get 40 leaf tickets. Limited to 1 per person. All right, how much are leaf tickets? Why don't we explore that? So these are Australian dollars right now. So let's see. In order to get the 500 that I would need, for both KK Slider, it'd be $32.99. So those, getting KK Slider and Tom Nook in my town is going to cost about 15 bucks a piece. Premium. Alright, so we need to catch a butterfly for this dude. That's what's the latest. I'm at the beach, I find a message in a bottle. It would be so magical to receive a message from a handsome stranger in a faraway land. The chance I never married. Really, still how romantic. So it looks like I can just level up my villagers just by like talking to them, not even necessarily needing to do anything. Alright, let's check out the beach one last time. Oh, alright, so it seems like fish respawn on their own, and like it seems like a fairly decent clip, I guess. I mean, it's certainly pretty much in line with Animal Crossing proper, you know, because like you can only fish so much, and then you gotta kind of diddle around to wait for them to respawn. So, oh, let's talk to this dude up here. Are you stranger? You just met up with Paris. What would you like to do? Okay, so is this an NPC or another player character? So view the market box. All right, so this functionality here is they showed this during their little presentation. So the market box is similar to I think that in Heyday they call it the farm stand, where you can list items and stuff like that for other players to buy, which was a pretty good way in Heyday to get like the various like more rare crafting materials and stuff like that. So we can list fish, fruit, and bugs for sale in my market box. Tap an item and see how many you want to sell and the price. Other players can buy any items go for sale. You can view another player's market box by talking to him or her. Okay. So Paris has nothing. Market box. I guess let's visit their campsite. See what someone else's campsite looks like. Okay, so want an idea of your campsite? Go visit players' campsites, check them out. Go to the campsite, just talk to any player you see, or open the Friends app and select a friend to visit. Get back to town place, tap the arrow on the right. Alright, so looks like they've got the exact same stuff as me, more or less. I can actually like meet NPCs, or it doesn't look like I can talk to so I haven't run into Goldie yet in my game, and it doesn't seem like I can talk to Goldie to become friends in this. So can't read the sign. Alright, so far it kind of seems like going to a campsite. Can I go in her camper? Man, I uninvited just crashed the camper. Alright, well this is tiny and creepy and let me out! This is where Animal Crossing turns dark, as I'm trapped in the... Oh, I guess I just hit this button to exit. I love how this Paris person is like, now that you're in, you never are going to leave. Not letting you back out the door. Alright. Thanks for showing me your camper, Paris. Your campsite's cool. I'm gonna bounce. Nice camp. Oh, so our campers look the same. Cool. Let's tap some of these blinking buttons, shall we? Oh, so it's not gonna tell me about timed and stretch goals. We actually already kind of explored this menu, but kind of like the daily quests versus like the longer stuff. Oh man, I got a lot of freebies here. So we still don't know how this is, because gonna kind of play out long term with the freemium and stuff, but like the game so far seems to be absolutely just like a rapid fire giving me free junk. All right. Announcements. All right, so here's our special offers, I guess. Check our mailbox. And we got a ton of stuff. So we still need to figure out what a calling card does, what a request ticket does. I have no idea what a veggie basket does, but we'll just collect all this. I don't know if my player inventory is limited at all either, so... Return to my original location, please. Alright, so now I already used my throwing net. But anyway, so yeah, it looks like we can realistically just kind of fish all day, I guess. You know, the fish spawn reasonably fast, I guess. Be interesting to kind of see as I get deeper into this if there's not like a loop that you can do where it's like, all right, well, you know, do your fishing for a little bit. I caught a red snapper. I think that's cool. Yeah, perfect. Cool. The whole like getting something and then having it go to your mailbox seems a little convoluted. But it's kind of how these games. All right. Shake this for some. Yes, we can. Awesome. Alright, so this character here is looking for a yellow butterfly. I wonder if I can invite, yeah, here, let's invite Rosie to our campsite to, so she's a believer in feng shui and needs things to be a certain way. Preparations for my arrival. What a high maintenance camp visitor. I basically just walked up to this person on the beach and like, hey, you want to come over? Like, well, actually, I'd love to come by, but I need you to have a love seat. Once your campsite is up to my personal standards, get in touch. What a bitchy thing to say. Alright. Guess we'll start crafting this love seat just so I don't forget. Alright, so it takes 500 bells, no big deal. Oh, I have a ton of cotton. Craft it. Alright, cool. Let's craft over with Cyrus, thank you. Let's see what the timer is on. Oh, so only a minute on these. So again, you know, like, it's really not twisting the premium screws too much, particularly with these things only taking like a minute. There's stuff we got here. These are the limited edition stuff to get the 2 seats to get Tom Nook and KK Slider. Close is coming soon. Presumably I need to actually meet the Able sisters before I can. So alright, so it's got so this is kind of like a Clash Royale-ish kind of thing we got going on here, in that we only have one crafting slot currently available. And we can add more for 80 leaf tickets. Curious what the... You know, I'm just going to do that right now so we can see what the final one costs. So another 80 leaf tickets. So realistically, it seems like we can probably like totally get everything that we would need to get with the freebies, or I'm sorry, at least increasing our crafting capacity. Just by completing like the various quests that the game has set up for you. Love seat. As far as whether or not it seems more fair than Castaway Paradise, like it seems like an Animal Crossing game. So I guess. Alright, so I must set up an animal's favorite items for humor. Let's just set it up automatically. Do it for me. Cool. It remains to be seen how, you know, the top tier free-to-play stuff long-term goes, but, I mean, so far it's pretty much exactly what I expected. Coffee's getting cold from playing this game instead of sitting around watching CNN like I'm usually doing this time of the morning. Campsite is so cool, not to mention it would make a great concert venue. I'd be happy to put together a little show for you if you'd like. Alright. Carrying my pyrotechnic effects with me wherever I go. Yes, now Rosie, you can come visit my campsite anytime. Alright, so we've made 2 friends. Here all the furniture was just automatically placed. Yes. Oh, alright, cool. So that's kind of interesting. So these different characters require you to have certain things in order for them to come by your campsite. Which, as you saw in the previous screen, I just hit a button and was like, yeah, just automatically put whatever dumb shit they need in there. And now I can undo my automatic stuff. So I guess if I had my campsite totally tricked out the way that I like it, the game automatically handles all that. What is this dude doing sleeping in my hammock? That's where I sleep. Oh, I guess I sleep in my tent. Alright, so we got 2 dudes squatting at our campsite. We've completed stretch goals. Cool. So you catch 5 bugs, harvest 5 fruits. Chat with the animal, he or she visiting your campsite. That's easy. Talk to me, silly. Story. I picked up a gift for you, but I can't remember where I put it. Could you just stand there while I look? Alright. Gift is in her pocket. So Rosie, who trapped me in her camper, has given me 1 wood. Thank you very much. Amazing gift you've given me. Gift of wood. What if I don't want Rosie in my campsite? I mean... I don't know. I mean... Talking to Rosie, I don't really have an option that says, get the hell out of here, I don't want to be friends with you, because... Kinda, not really the... Wait, that seems like Animal Crossing is like you want to be friends with everyone, right? Here's my reward, 100 bells, 2 wood, and 1 steel. It's like so generous, and you barely even know me, seriously, thank you. This game's pretty cool so far. Honestly, I didn't really know what to expect. Speculation was sort of going wild beforehand. As far as, you know, what this game was really going to be like. I still kind of like my original idea, in that, kind of hoping that the Animal Crossing game was going to be like, you know, you play as part of the Nook family, and, you know, it's kind of like managing your shop, sort of like that, what's the name of that, game where you play as like you play as the shopkeeper in an RPG. It's got a very obvious name that I can't believe I'm blanking on, but... Alright, so we have access to a lot more spots now, so I guess let's go check out the island. Alright, so... That one's beautiful, but it's kind of boring by itself. Who's gonna want to come hang out? So this dude wants 1 bug. So... I'm not sure if it's gonna take me... Oh no, alright, so that just ticked down. So this guy here, Jay, is moving in 48 minutes. I'm not sure if that means he's moving out of my little town, or just moving off the island. So there's a bug, tap to catch it. Alright, tap on a bug to catch, or I'm sorry, tap on a bug, ready your net and slowly approach. When the time is right, the exclamation point will pop up. Quickly while the exclamation point is on screen to catch the bug. So it kind of seems like the catch mechanics are pretty simplified. Alright, so honey is the equivalent of the massive net that I threw out, I guess, and that we can use honey to catch a bunch of bugs. So again, we've yet to really come across anything in the freemium sense that seems like, you know, a hard progress stop. It's like, presumably we could just catch all these bugs just by wandering around, just like we could catch fish. Not mean to shake the tree. I'd love to find the yellow butterfly that the one character wanted. Got it. Alright. So catching bugs is pretty trivial because like in New Leaf, catching some of the more elusive bugs it was kind of difficult. You know, like really be careful about sneaking up and all that. Alright, let's talk to Jay. Hey bro, you new around here? What? Time. Okay, leveled up to level 1. Relationship with Jay. Here, take this. Take your bug. Alright, thanks Eli. Here's my reward. 100 bells, 2 preserves, and 1 wood. Return the favor by giving me some of these Nook bucks. Oh, I just leveled up. Alright, let's see what happens when we level up. Alright, so we got 10 leaf tickets and 1,000 bells. Now craft more items in the crafting catalog. So your level will go up as you fulfill quests or requests and friendships with folks you meet along the way. As your level increases, you'll be able to craft more furniture and meet a wider variety of animals. To see rewards for your reaching the next level, your current level in the upper left corner of the screen. Let's check this out. So the level 3 bonus is 1,000 bells, 10 leaf tickets, and new objects will be added to my craft catalog. So we need 5 points for the next level. So we can reach level 3 by kind of wandering around and meeting other people. So this dude wants a squid now. I have a squid to give him? Oh, cool. Here I do. Good thing I fish so much. Whoa, you're giving this to me? That's amazing. Alright. Sweet. Reward. 100 bells, 2 preserves, and 1 cotton. Once you totally made my day, bro. Level 2 guy. Alright, so what else is this guy? I think I need 1 more squid. This is kind of cool how so it tells you where the stuff is that the guy wants. So the likely spots obviously for all these fish are on the coast. We get some bells, preserves, and steel for them. Alright, so let's talk. It seems like I guess the red options are options which will increase my heart rating. I'm not sure if you can swim yet, but keep in mind, in New Leaf, you didn't get to swim until you unlocked the island and bought the flippers and stuff, so it might be kind of like a... I'm reluctant to call it like endgame content, but it, you know, it's possible that that's part of it. I mean, really, the way this game is structured with the map and stuff like that, like it is just ripe for them adding, you know, new things, like new places you can go and new things you can do and things like that. Alright. So again, we have another high maintenance friend here that will only come over if I have a striped couch. Crafting all this stuff just to make friends. At least they're cheap. Alright, so this is a sporty set. I do think that's the set. Like the more that I kind of fiddle around with this, the more it kind of makes sense. Oh, okay, I see now. So this takes a minute. It's the basic variation. No animal reactions. I wonder what that does. Sure, craft it. Cyrus. It's gonna take another minute. We can, why don't we talk to this person? Leo, what would you like to do? Let's see what we got in your market box. All right, so this person's got things in their market box. I don't know if I need any of this stuff yet. I don't really want to waste my bells, so I guess we'll just make friends. I don't know this person. We can check out her campsite though. Alright, if you got your eye on a new piece of furniture, you can order with Cyrus. This person's got a ton of people hanging out at the campsite. Everything kind of looks the same. As ours looks like, and theirs looks like. Out of here. I guess if these, maybe it makes sense that these are players and not just like weird NPC bots. I'm really getting ahead of the game tutorial though, because I used honey initially. So yeah, we can honey with leaf tickets. Item is complete. Alright, let's take a look. A striped sofa. How wonderful. Alright, so these animals are ready to visit with your campsite. Use contact to fight. Sure. Set up the requirements automatically. Alright, so this guy's preferred theme is sporty. For me. Right now, let's go. I love how kind of like boring the actual like hangs are. It's like the guy comes over, sits on my couch, diddles his feet around for a bit. They're like, cool, good hang. Oh, Jake, come visit the campsite anytime. Yeah, sure, just loiter around. And now that you're done, we're gonna clear everything you liked from your campsite. Alright, so these two dudes are still here. Where have we yet to go yet? Check out the marketplace. So the market with rotating selection of shops. You can also get help from Isabel here. Okay. Using honey will attract a whole bunch of bugs. We already learned that. Alright. Hello there, welcome to Marketplace. Let me give you a tiny little tour. Area is home to a number of traveling vendors. You might even recognize a few of them. Anyway, we like to keep a good rotation going to keep things fresh, so be sure to stop by every so often to see what's new. Oh, and over to the side is what... Between my duties in town, my duties in here. I'm in two places at the same time, but don't worry, I always find a way to be there for everyone. Alright. Alright, so Abel's sister's on the go. Let's take a look around. Happy to buy used clothing from you. Okay. So are we interested? I don't think I have anything to sell. I could sell this fruit basket maybe, but I don't know if I need that in the future, so I think we're just gonna chill on all this. Let's see. Oh, okay, so I have to come. No, let's see how much a shirt costs. 330, 420, and 480 for items. Time goals and stretch goals, or check the beginner's guide. That's no use to me. Let me see if there's an actual like goal I have for buying clothes or something like that. Oh shit, I should have been giving kudos to the players that I came across. Oh. Alright, so we've already caught bugs, we've used honey. Alright, so we got a goal to buy something from a market box, list something in a market box. Okay, so yeah, if we buy clothes we get 30 cotton, so might as well buy. What's the cheapest thing that we can here? Buy this shirt. Sure. I'll take it. Yeah, see, I don't know if Stardew Valley is too complicated to be on mobile though. I mean, like I've been playing on my Switch and like every button does something. All right, so did that. So let's stretch goal here. Oh, here's which Nook is this? Timmy Nook. Marketplace, Nookling Global. Let's see how much furniture costs. So one thing that I'm not super sure of. So I crafted those items to get other people to come over. I wonder if I sell them to recoup the costs. Oh, look at this awesome pink handbag. 10,000 bells. Whoa. Bed. Alright, so furniture is a little expensive, but that was also the case in every Animal Crossing game. So it looks like right now, with our current shops, we have the Nook shop and the Able sisters. So let's go to the next place. We'll check out Lost Creek. This seems to be another place that we can go to do fishing, I guess? Yeah. Fish, tap to cast your line. Alright, yep, we've already fished. Show me the tutorial. Alright, so we caught a black bass. Let's grab these cherries. Honestly, I'm pretty impressed with like the first session of this game. I mean, I'm just we just crossed an hour into, well, I guess a little less than an hour. I really have yet to hit any kind of stopping point at all. So first session is super generous. Up with Faye, what would I like to do? Visit their campsite. So less than Star Wars, someone in chat was saying that you can create an account without a payment option if you try to download a free game first, so give that a try. This person's got a lot of friends in the camp. Alright, so let's give kudos. Give kudos. Kudos sent. Like they're constructing a better tent, and they've got a cactus and stuff too. This person spent some money. It's over here, like a concrete sink. All right. Where's the map? Let's get the hell out of here. Boom. Oh, I should have. Oh, here, I can view a market box. Let me buy something from the market box to satisfy that quest. Or goal, I guess, or whatever the game's calling them. View market box. She's got some cheap. Oh, of course, like the one player I run into that has things, wants $1 million. Alright, well, we'll just buy this just because we're going to get probably more value out of completing the quest. Alright. Meeting up Goldie here. I think Goldie wanted cherries, which you already picked. The luckiest girl in the world. Alright, so my reward is some bells, some steel, and some wood. I would maybe try the iTunes program. I mean, that's the way it used to work. So I haven't, and Clash Royale didn't really. Well, I guess it did kind of come out a while ago. But all right, so everyone's looking for squids now. Moria, just a humble furniture maker, he crafts all sorts of things. Surprisingly big. Okay. A natural essence. My question is, what ridiculous requirement does Goldie have to come to my campsite? Something fierce. Alright. Select a ranch couch. Okay. Oh, we're just gonna go wild, making all the couches. Sure. Craft it. Yeah, so again, that couch was a natural theme. So like, I guess the start at the beginning, all we really were choosing was which couch we wanted. When it was asking us like if we want a cool or natural campsite or whatever else. So wait for that timer to click down, do some more fishing. Bum bum bum. Pale chub. I think we got a river net. Yeah, sure. All right, so we got 4 fish off that net. I guess that's pretty good. Not really much knowing what's good or not. Got him. Low perch. I'm curious what kind of events they're gonna have in this game, because like the different competitions that they had in New Leaf I thought were really fun, like the fishing contest and other things like that. I mean, so far this seems like a oddly complete sort of version of Animal Crossing. You know, like pocket-sized obviously, but like it really wouldn't surprise me if all those different events weren't in this respect. Right. I've got your stupid couch. Now you can come over, you high maintenance dog. Right. Now finally, high maintenance Goldie, come over. So you can actually downgrade your iTunes to whatever version the previous one was. Apple actually put up a thing on their site to allow you to still access the App Store and stuff. So it's not, you just had to jump through a couple hoops. You can still get on the App Store. That's what I do. It's super helpful for me to work and stuff. So yeah. Turn around this campsite with something new to discover. Need to save set the bar quite high. Alright. Now Goldie can come to my campsite anytime. Yeah, let's automatically clear out all that shit Goldie liked. So we've got 2 places we haven't been yet. Visiting the Quarry. So when enter Shovel Strike Quarry, you need to use leaf tickets. Okay. Wait a minute. 5 more players to agree to help. So actually that mechanic kind of reminds me of God, with like some of the old Zynga Facebook games, right? Where it's like you could only do, like you had to get certain people to help you. Like I think it was Frontierville that I got really into, and this was, you know, back in like 8 years ago now. But to like upgrade your barn or whatever, you'd hit a point where it's like, all right, you need this many materials and you need 3 friends to help you. So that was like the trigger to spam your friends. They're like, hey, download this game so you can click my thing and I can upgrade my house. All right, well, I mean, 20 leaf tickets. A little steep. Let's check out OK Motors first. I mean, I'll spend the money to go there, whatever. But it's gonna put me off my 3rd crafting slot is the problem. But I guess we haven't really hit a point where anything takes more than a minute, so. Welcome to OK Motors. Giovanni, and you must be Eli, right? Isabel told me about you. Anyways, you're already the owner of a fine automobile, but you ain't seen nothing yet. Me and the boys here can help you customize that thing into a chariot worthy of a king. Let's get started. Sounds great. Well, now here at OK Motors, we specialize in campers. We can make your camper bigger. We can make your camper beautiful. For shine. Boys, we got Carlo. Boom, boom, boom. Beppy. Paint my camper. Alright. Customer walk out here empty-handed, so I'm gonna make you a deal. It's one-time only special to customize your camper for free. Alright. Pick the colors. Gotta make the sickest camper. Stripes, vertical strikes, two-tone wave, racing stripes. No. Two-tone wave is pretty cool, but also so is the racing stripe. I think that one looks... Sorry, so... Let's do, like, black and... Latest green we have, I guess. Oh, this kind of like, tan green is pretty... All right, let's do it. Moving in timer on the map screen is far. Not super sure just yet. Right. Working on my van, or camper. Sick. That is sharp. Great choice, kid. Let's see what other things these guys sell. Custom camper. Oh, let's see what we just got a new paint job, so let's see what the special paint job is. Whoa, alright, these are cool. This one, patched together, costs 150 leaf bucks. It's 2. Alright, so it looks like you just buy the paint jobs and you can presumably switch between them whenever you feel like it. Band interior. See how much this costs. Pretty sure I don't have enough money for an interior expansion. Oh wait, I think this is where it's gonna like introduce the Tom Nook kind of like loan thing. Oh yeah, here it comes. Here's how much it is. Your grand total comes to 10,000 bells. Have more and pull the old loan when you're ready to make a payment, okay? Alright, cool. Oh, Fake Creator, thanks for subscribing again. Let's do...
Buddy is one of the special paint jobs design itself. Okay, so we can kind of get a tease of what some of the special paint jobs look like. See if this last dude does any of it. Always right. Alright. So that seems like it's everything that we can do at OK Motors. Let's check out the map here. So still not super sure what the moving does. Like this moving in 22 minutes. Maybe that means like new NPCs are gonna rotate out. Power Ranger Jenna, it's available in the Australian App Store. If you can make a Australian App Store account, you can get set up. All right, well, let's pay 20 leaf tickets to check out the quarry. Sure. Gonna put me off my third crafting slot for a while, but I guess that's okay. For the sake of scientific experimentation. Welcome, you must be here. The name is Quarry Tour. For the tour will be the opportunity to break some rocks with a shovel. Offer you minerals for you to find. Some people have been known to find valuable silver and gold nuggets. Silver nugget, cool. Gold nugget, okay. So I guess there's I don't have enough hits, I think, to get everything. So there's a random gotcha element to this, I suppose. But at the same time, we haven't come across anything that requires these minerals either, so I'm not super sure how much that's required. Okay, I got some 900 bells, 640 essence, which I have no idea what that's used for, and that's it. That's my 20 leaf bucks. Alright, well that seems like kind of a rip. Let's see here. Harvest 5 fruits. Visit 5 requests. Kudos to another player. Market box. Or throw net. Have 3 furniture items. 4 animals. Abandoned my camper. And we went to Shovel Strike Quarry. Alright, so what do we have? We need to get more leaf bucks. To complete a project quickly. Campsite level to level 2. What could be another easy one? Alright, so we need to give kudos to other players and get another carp. I have no friends and no kudos yet, so rip. All right, so I guess, you know, so we're what about an hour and 15-ish into the game. I have hit the point where just through playing, I have enough leaf bucks to get all 3 crafting slots, which is cool. Also 1 visit to the quarry, which was cool, just to check it out. Yeah. Or I wonder if Filbert like moved away. Interesting that they have these like sorted by their kind of animal type here. They're alone, repay our loan here. Not paying shit on that yet. Market box. Let's list an item. Put up 1 seashell for 100 bells. Sure. That way if someone runs into me, they can at least... Cool, you got something dumb that I can buy. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't necessarily think that there's much reason for them to tweak a ton before launch. I mean, because remember, like, you know, with a free-to-play game, you want people to kind of really get into game, right? I can only hold 9,999 bells, huh? So I think by having, like, you know, these super generous first sessions, you know, Nintendo has been pretty good about, you know, making it so there's a lot for you to do. I guess we'll try to get more carps to complete that quest. But we're all right. So at about an hour 15, we're kind of running out of stuff to do on our first session here, aside from just kind of collecting fish and coal and general. Oh, I can give the other players kudos and complete that. Alright, Harris, I'm just sticking around to tell you good job. I'm not here to hang. Give kudos. Sent to Paris. Alright, cool. Heck out of here. Fishing. Horse mackerel. A big shadow here. Let's see what this fish is. Olive flounder, okay. So really have yet to reach a point that it even seems like we will have to stop playing. I mean, obviously we can't use any more nets or anything. New website's coming on good. It's just kind of in the boring phase right now of waiting for all the back-end stuff to get finished. Very happy with the new design, so I really wanted it to be finished by the time iOS 11 launched, but you know, didn't quite work out like that, which whatever. I didn't look around here to see if there's fish on the end of this island, but it kind of looks like all I can collect here are bugs. So all right, so the current experiment is I want to go around to all the like little time sinky things I can do, like catching bugs and fishing and stuff like that, and see if you can get in like an infinite loop of not always having stuff to do as far as like gathering is concerned. Grabbing these bugs. Oh, let's go to this player's campground and tell them kudos to complete that quest. Bum 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 bum. Give kudos. Right, so that should have completed this daily goal. Now I just need another Crucian Carp. These are kind of a bit off. Out of here. I do like how when you run into a player, you can just like go right back to where you were without too much screwing around. Cool. And bugs. Ooh. Oh, missed that one. All right, monarch butterfly. What else is there? So that the character that I ran into here is no longer here. I wonder if they rotate out after a while. Alright, so next place we can go to gather stuff is Lost Lure Creek. Also, one thing I noticed, you can't, it doesn't seem like there's a way to chop down trees. I mean, I guess that makes sense because there's not that many trees around, but still. A pale chub. Fishing. I think the carp that I use is an ocean fish, if I recall correctly, from Animal Crossing proper. Right. Perch. Let's see how this fish is. I am just decimating the local waterways here. Oh, cool. There's our third carp. So let's see what happens when we complete all of our timed goals. If we get new ones or... Oh, so I guess they refresh next day. So... Collect all my junk. Stretch goals that I can reasonably get... Oh. Yeah, I mean, I guess a pretty decent first session at coming in on like an hour and 20 minutes now and sort of running out of junk to do. I guess I can craft stuff. They're all locked until I get to the next level. Yeah, so here, I'll screenshot this. So it looks like crafting stuff is locked based on level. Not entirely surprising. Let's check out. So we went to, let's go. Oh yeah, this person wanted a your coconut. Oh, so Filbert is new, I guess, or we just haven't talked to them before. Here, take this. IAP seem totally optional. Kind of running out of things to do before I'm running out of stuff to spend money on, so. There's a pretty Animal Crossing-y kind of thing to sort of hit this point where you don't really have a whole lot left to do. You know, because like you, Animal Crossing proper on like a 3DS and stuff like that, you hit a point on the first day where it's like, all right, well, I just gotta go to bed and play again tomorrow, which kind of seems to be the point that I'm hitting here pretty rapidly. But, you know, again, consider an hour and a half play session on a free mobile game without spending a buck is damn good. All right. Forward. All right, so we leveled up to 3. We got 10 leaf tickets. New animals have been added to our contact list. More items. Oh, I need this. I need the drum set and all this stuff to a cool concert. All right. Everyone wants squids. Squids must be like the rare, the rarest fish, because now that's what everyone's looking for. Got special. So here's your new furniture. How much is this box thing? For effects rack. Tex loves it. Takes 3 minutes to craft. All right, cool. Guess I don't want to go ham like crafting stuff because I don't know what other things that characters are gonna want. I don't want to run into a situation where I like meet someone and then they don't. I can't get them into my town because I don't have stuff. I mean, we don't know if the animals are predetermined or not. You know, like other players could have the different random seed or whatever. I guess it would probably make sense for everyone's tutorial to be the same, but... Oh yeah, collecting squid. So if nothing else, it seems like we can go in basically like an endless loop of fishing and then collecting bugs and then fishing some more and then coming back to fish here and then collecting bugs. Really the only thing that seems to be any kind of long-term timer is collecting fruit, which the trees are on a 3-hour timer. And it seems like we can coconut trees. Oh yeah, so 2 hours and 10 minutes. Otherwise I can use fertilizer to grow more fruit. This is not totally unexpected considering this is free-to-play game and all. Fingers crossed for another squid so we can complete that quest that the guy gave us. Come on, fish spawns. I have another net, do I know? Nook bucks as well. Alright, where can... So, let's see what happens in the 5-minute moving session, but it feels like we kind of like capped out on interesting things that we can do in the very first session of this game. Butterfly. Oakley dokley? I don't know where this guy went. Pretty sure that dude wanted 1 squid. Alright. All those bugs. Vex rack is complete. We can dump into my campsite, leaving it out in the rain and stuff. I'll hold off on crafting more. So close crafting is coming soon. Not sure if that's... Well, how much is... I can tweak out my tent at level 5. And right now I am level 3, which gives me more bonuses when I hit level 5. 5 heart points to the next level, so... now here's a question. So let's, if we go back to saltwater shores, will these fish have respawned, or are they on a longer timer that kind of requires you to go to all the... Oh no, there's one. First mackerel's nice, but we need squid. Yes, it seems like the fish are on a little bit longer timer. So I guess you gotta kind of do all 3 for them to... Oh, sick, I got my 3rd squid. Great. Perfect, let's go... I think it was this guy that wanted? Yeah, 3 squid. Gotta get something good for these 3 squid. These are kind of rare catches, buddy. Go. Gotta get some good points for this. 100 bells and 3 wood. That's like nothing. +2. You fill several of the requested animals will be content for a while. You can use request tickets or leaf tickets to unlock additional requests until the animal leaves the area. Oh, okay, so that must be like the timer that we see is like when animals are moving, based on. I guess I might as well talk to this dude. Heart meter up with him. So it seems like the timer of movement is based on real time because it's just about 10 a.m. my time, and there's just a couple minutes left until they move. So I guess I started at a good time. Right. Ugh, what does this guy want? Come here. Swinging bench? I thought we already had a swinging bench. Bench. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time to get this done. Maybe I will. Alright. Craft it, order screen. Alright, so we are really cutting it close. Yeah, sure. Pay 1 leaf ticket. Alright, so now I can invite this nerd over to my... Although I don't... Maybe I can just invite him whenever I feel like it. I guess because once I meet them, they become contacts? Come stand around and look at my junk. Sit in the bench you made by. Look like you're enjoying it. Alright. Gotta hand to you, Eli. Campsite is Good Vibe Central. Okay. Let's invite it. Now I have 5 friends that can come hang out. Charm. Yes, let's clear away that furniture. Okay, so it is now 10 a.m. and we have all new people in our area here. So let's check out this guy. He wants a pear, which I haven't even seen a pear tree yet. And see what kind of ridiculous thing this person we also have a new person in town. Salmo, what would you like to do? Box. Nothing. Alright, so I don't think I have any more stretch goals to... Alright, so these guys are just random people, so I don't want to befriend them. Fish. Doesn't look like there's a lot of reason to go into that thing. So, alright. Tells me you're new to this whole camping thing. Text. Touring thing for a while now. Come to my campsite. This is just so absurd. Alright, so we need an amp, collect a speaker. Drum set. So I basically need like the whole musical set. So this is
So we're over an hour and a half in. The characters rotated, and now it's getting to the point where like I actually have to work to get some of this stuff. It's kind of a lot of stuff to get cooking here. Honey. Yeah, we already know about honey. Alright, so that probably means that we're also going to... Oh, cool, I have the fish that this person wants. Bum, bum, bum. What's up, weird dog? Another camp enthusiast, I see. Folks, some of my favorite pastimes. Cool. Just so happens we've never talked before, but I have the fish that you want. Here you go. Alright. So, I mean, so far this seems pretty cool. I guess if nothing else, how generous the initial free-to-play system is good. I also have the fish that this person wants. Yes, I've been fishing like crazy. Alright. Board. Okay. Not sure what the cool essence does yet. It's probably like everything else, like some kind of crafting. Oh, I also have the seashell. Oh my god. Like I met my best friend and they didn't even know it. Here you go. God, I wonder if I'm gonna level up just off talking to this dude. Guess I need to actually like fill her heart, or his heart, or whatever the dog actually is. Station. Right. I don't think it's gonna give me level 4. I am getting a lot of free junk. Oh, it did. Alright, cool. Leveled up. Level 4, yay. And leaf tickets and 1,000 bells. New animals have been added to my contact list. I can build a cactus now. That's neat. Oh, so this is the camp furniture I mentioned a long time ago. Let's see what kind of ridiculous stuff Cherry requires. Alright, so sleek lamp. Yeah, I don't have any of this stuff. Although, I guess both require an electric guitar. What kind of person meets you in the woods? Like, oh hey, we're both camping. Do you want to come to my campsite? Well, actually, I would, but you don't have an electric guitar, so, kinda awkward here. But really not interested. Hanging out. No electric guitar, no thanks. Let's see, items haven't rotated here. I wonder if these rotate daily. Alright, well. Guess we've kinda... limit on stuff to do, so... Alright, well, I think I'm gonna try to get some up on the site about this game, but, basically just kinda like, run down what we did. So about an hour and 40 minutes into playing the game, I've sort of run out of things to do for the day, aside from you know, going around and fishing and collecting bugs and things like that, and waiting for this waiting for characters to rotate every 3 hours and stuff. Of course, I guess I could always pay more Nook bucks to go back to this Shovel Strike Quarry, which presumably you won't need to pay for ever when you have friends that are playing the game. I don't have any, you know, no one I know is playing this game yet, so 5 players agree to help. Oh wait, what is this? Quarry resets at 1 p.m. So there is a lot of kind of real-time elements to this, and you know, like when characters move around, when the quarry resets, when you get new items in the shop and things like that. After my first session here, I'm sort of at the point now where I need to do a lot of crafting to invite these other people to my town, or I'm sorry, my campsite, which presumably is going to be the case for the rest of the game. So might as well craft the furniture. The only real freemium screws that I've felt so far is these 3 crafting slots here, which I was able to easily fill out with the leaf bucks that I got from just like playing the game and stuff, because these stretch goals here were very easy to complete just by, you know, fiddling around and basically doing the tutorial and stuff. So as it stands right now, I need to build more furniture. Oh, campsite camera. Oh, cool. You can kind of swipe around to photos and stuff. That's neat. So right now I'm at the point where I need to just build more furniture, become friends with more people, just continually coming back to the game like most of these games are designed for you to do. But in the meantime, I guess if you really wanted to play this all day, you could just go in that loop I was doing of fishing, catching bugs. I'm sorry, fishing in the ocean, catching bugs on the island, fishing in the stream up north, at which point all the fish are respawned in the ocean. I guess you could just do that for 3 hours until your the fruit kind of respawn on your trees. You know, meet new people as they rotate in and out every 3 hours, which seems to be is definitely on a real-time clock. So this rotates it rotated at 10 a.m., which means the next rotation's at 1 a.m. and so on every 3 hours, I guess. And yeah, I've got contacts with all these people I've met. Where is Eloise? Seeing this in anywhere. What's this? Oh, so you can, when you're tapping around the map, you can see what things you can find in particular areas. I'm kind of curious to play this later at night to see if the fish change, because that was a thing in Animal Crossing. That stuff. So yeah, I don't know. That's Animal Crossing Pocket Camp. First look, I guess. So pretty good first session, and you know, it's very, very in line with you know, playing New Leaf or whatever, where it's like, you know, your first session, you've got about, you know, an hour or 2 hours worth of junk to do, and then you just kind of need to put the game down and come back later, because that's the cadence of Animal Crossing, is just a thing that you do over long periods of time and stuff. So yeah, I guess, you know, right now it's soft launch in the Australian App Store. It should be, you know, according to Nintendo, it's coming out in late November worldwide, but if you want to jump through some hoops and play it now, you can. Otherwise, yeah, I don't know. It's basically what I kind of expected it to be based on the presentation from yesterday. So, yeah. I guess for watching.